Hey guys, Iklok here and Jonathan Poon from Limit Break Lifestyle Academy, and today we're going to be talking about fear.
Just about fear.
Just about fear. So someone from the BBC Entrepreneur Group, one of the groups on Facebook, she's asked a question on what are how do people overcome fear? And the way she does it is to remind herself of the fear that she's facing every day and just do it anyway. That is a pretty good way to do it.
That's one strategy.
One strategy. What I would say is not to focus too much on the fear itself, because then you're subconsciously your subconscious mind will keep reminding you what you're fearful of. But however, I remember when I was young, I used to be really afraid of heights. I would not go on any roller coaster, and I would go on one of those Ferry wheel, and I would just cry my eyes out. And and I actually gotten rid of that fear, and now I love roller coaster rides. I love these thrilling rides in Fort Parks and Alton Towers and all that. So, and how I overcame that was it was by coincidence, by the way. It was by accident. It was in Hong Kong in Ocean Park, and I was with my mom, and we got tricked that it was a safe ride. But so I got on it anyway, and it just went all over the place, and I just thought, wow! But then for some reason I actually managed to overcome that, and I actually enjoyed that ride, and I just thought, Mom, I need to go back again no matter what. So she was like, okay, you go by yourself this time. So I just went back on the ride. I queued up, went back into the ride, and I basically faced my fear of heights, faced my fear of thrills. So I got on there, and this time I was just screaming my head out and just let myself loose and be relaxed and just enjoy the process at the same time. And that's how I overcame my fear of heights. I still get shaky legs when I walk, up in high towers, high buildings and everything. So what I did another time then, I think when I was 21, 22, I decided to go skydiving. And I did a tandem skydiving with a few of my mates. And I was shitting myself out. And but the experience was amazing. And I just faced my fear, and I just thought, heck, just do it anyway. Just don't think about it. The way I thought about it was, don't think about it, and just say, just do it. And you will find that you can break out of fears by just simply facing your fears without thinking too much about it. How about yourself, Jonathan?
Well, I never really had much fears. It was more fears that people put into me. So when I went to roller coasters and theme parks, it was when parents go, oh, that looks too dangerous, or that looks too scary, or looks too risky. Yeah, things could happen. I was like, well, things could happen anywhere. Things could happen when you walk out the door. Yeah. The moment you walk out the door, things could happen at home. There is no such thing as a safe place, really. So why would you put all these fear into your head anyway in the first place, right? So I never really had that, but as soon as I had the opportunity to go on theme parks and roller coasters, I went on there, scream my heart out, enjoy the whole process, the whole adrenaline pump. I love that adrenaline rush. It's more of a thrill that I seek. So when there's opportunities such as, for instance, a few years back, I had the opportunity to go back to Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And that opportunity was like, going to Macau doesn't take too long. So I went to the Macau bungee jump and did a Macau bungee jump. Wow. I took one of my friends there. He was like, I'm not jumping. I was like, that's fine, you just come with me. I just want someone to come with me, just be there.
And so you recorded yourself jumping off that building, didn't you?
I bought the recording as well, it provided in the package. I was like, why not? Do it once in your lifetime, right? You might as well just make the most out of it.
So we're going to show you the clip of Jonathan jumping at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that.
I do scream my heart out, but I was enjoying the process at the same time. It was just like, wow, it's an amazing feeling. It's amazing when you start facing your fears. It's the same reason, what fear is just false evidence appearing real, right?
Yeah.
So,
FEAR, false evidence appearing real.
So it's what the meaning you put towards fear. For me, there is no such thing as fear. Fear is just it's fake. It's something that you just think is real, but once you conquered it, you think, oh, is that it? Why have I been so fearful of it all my life about this problem? when all I had to do was just face it.
And in actual fact, we're crewing for Tony Robbins tomorrow. It's the firework night where everyone needs to start, facing their fear and conquering it. And that's when we did that 2 years ago, where we had walked over 1,000 degree, well, more than that, 1,000, 2,000 Fahrenheit degrees of coal, fire, hot coal, and we walked through there and we faced that fear. It just goes to show that us humans are capable of overcoming fear, and many of our fears are just self-imposed on ourselves. It's not real, and you're just worried about it for nothing. And most people have a fear of failure, and most people have the fear of success. They're too, they're subconsciously they might be fearful of succeeding in life because they feel that their parents or their family member, their close one, will not join them or will leave them because if they become successful, or if they, for example, some people associate rich people as with being evil, or money is evil, and rich people, if you succeed in life, you will change as a person. That's not true. Money is a tool. Money will only amplify who you already are. So if you're an asshole and you become a rich asshole, you'll just be a bigger asshole. But if you're a guy who's full of good heart and you're contributing, and if you're already contributing to society, if you're already paying whatever little money you have to charity, if you become rich, you will only be a bigger contributor. And that's all money is. Money just brings out and amplifies who we already are. It does not change you. So regarding fear,
well, the thing is, a lot of people fear that they lose friends along the way.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, if they feel that they're losing you because you're busy, or you don't have time for them because you're pursuing your dreams, or that you're chasing your goals, well, what kind of friends are they? Friends are there for support.
Exactly.
Your real friends are there to back you up, no matter what you're facing, no matter what problems you're facing. So, if they're so shallow that they will just leave you because you don't have enough time for them, then so be it. I would say get rid of them. Harshly enough, but that's the reality. Sometimes you have just negative people that just are jealous of what you would achieve. Because you're changing, you're not being the same person as you were, because you're setting your standards higher. You're raising, the bar higher. You want to achieve more. You want to live more. You want to enjoy more. So, if they want to do that, then so be it. But you will find along the way a lot of supportive people who's on the same journey.
Exactly.
So you want to keep close with those people who are supporting you and who are on the same journey, because you're learning from each other at the end of the day.
And and the funny thing is, you will lose friends. You will lose monkey friends. But you know what the beauty of it is? The sooner you let go of these friends who's holding you down, you will meet new friends that'll be lifting you up. I'm pretty very close with Jonathan now. I never used to be that close to him, but we lift each other up, and that's how you meet true friends. That's how you meet real supporting friends and people who will lift you up. The right people will be attracted towards your lives, and just get rid of the old friends that's holding you back if they're not good for you anyway. Love them, like family members, for example. My dad is the biggest monkey in my life, but I love him. I love him deeply with all my heart. I just choose not to listen to him or be with him too much, but I do spend time with him, and the connection is still there. So I say love your friends, love your families, but it's who do you hang around with? Who do you spend your time and energy with? And if you spend too much time with energy-sucking people, and they will just suck the life force out of you. So just be aware of that. And yes, and also with that comes to the next step with overcoming fear. Actually, is to have supporting people. It's hard to do things alone. It's hard to face your fears alone. But if you do it with someone else, for example, the theme park example. It's so much easier if some friend just drag you and say, "Let's go, we're doing this together." If both of you are afraid of it, but you say, "Let's just go together anyway." You've got each other to support you, and it's more fun that way. You can overcome fear not just by yourself, but get a group of people, do it. Overcome fears with your friends. At the end of the day, you got someone to hold your hand with, and it's all psychological anyway. At the end of the day,
just make sure you enjoy the process.
Exactly.
Because once you've overcome that fear, you would just be like, "That was so easy. Why did I not do that sooner?" Right?
Yes. And you just jump back on it again. You like I did. I had to go back again and face my fear twice in a row, and just make sure I got it down concrete. Oops, sorry. So we just got cut off there. So So we're just saying that. This is what we do in Limit Break Lifestyle Academy. You find a lot of resources for free on how to improve your life, on how to self-develop yourself. But what Jonathan and I do is we do have coaching sessions as well, but we help people break out their limiting beliefs, breaking out of fears. So if you feel that you need that kind of help, feel free to contact us, and we do all the best we can. And sometimes it just really is just get down to it, just face your fears and do it. And there's one thing that we do, it's called pattern breaking, right? Pattern breaking, if you don't know what that is simply we get you to tell us to feel fearful and think about your fears, but then we break your pattern. And then when we break your pattern, you're like, huh? What? And then you will. It sounds a bit complicated, but it's like if you're fearful of dog, right? We will have a dog ready for you. If you're fearful of dogs, we'll just show you the dog, and then. But next thing you know, we will break your focus, break your pattern, and then you'll be focusing about something else. And then next thing you know, the dog is right beside you, and you're holding him. And that's one of the tricks one of the skills that we have in terms of breaking fear. So if that's of help to you, if you know who to come to, or if you know someone who needs our help or who might be of use, we can be of use to them, feel free to check out our Limit Break Lifestyle Academy. Until then, we'll see you in our next video. Hope you have a good week and live life with no limits.
See you in the next video.
What am I thinking? How awesome this is going to be.
Okay, video. Okay.
Let's go.
Come on. Photo. Video. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we go. Thank you for jumping here on the Yak and the most highest sponge in the world. Double done, bro. See you again. Bye bye.
Oh,